I bet you didn't see this coming. 1 retrograde is enough chaos. But 2? The universe isn't playing fair this month. Venus retrograde kicked in on March 1st. And now Mercury is about to follow on the 15th. This is the cosmos pressing pause, rewind, and play all at once. And you're about to feel it in ways you never expected. Oh, and if you were born during a certain time frame, this retrograde will hit you harder than anyone else. If that's you, you need to know what's coming. I'll get into that soon. So, stay with me. But first, let's talk about something most people completely miss when it comes to retrogrades. Because no, things aren't just going backward. This is something much, much bigger. Everyone thinks retrogrades just mean delays, tech failures, and exes resurfacing like ghosts. But that's only half the story. This double retrograde isn't just reversing events, it's rewriting them. Venus retrograde has already begun reshaping our views on love, desire, and self-worth. Now Mercury steps in, throwing miscommunication and cosmic plot twists into the mix. And here's where it gets even stranger. March 15th, the day Mercury goes retrograde, holds a deeper, hidden significance. Most people don't even realize it, but once you learn what's really happening on this date, you'll be absolutely mind-blown. March 15th carries a long history of betrayal, chaos, and shocking reversals. It's known as the Ides of March, a day infamous for unexpected upheaval. Now, centuries later, the universe is echoing that same energy. Except this time, the betrayals won't just be historical. They'll be happening in your inbox, your relationships, and even inside your own mind. Because here's what's really happening. Mercury retrograde beginning on this infamous date means one thing. Miscommunication is about to hit on a level you've never seen before. Texts will be misread. Conversations will be misunderstood. Agreements will fall apart over a single misplaced word. People will assume the worst. Paranoia will hang in the air like static electricity. And the worst part? It won't just be other people getting things wrong. You might be seeing illusions too. Sometimes the biggest betrayals aren't from others, but from your own mind, convincing you of things that aren't true. But here's the secret no one talks about. If you know how to navigate this energy, you can flip the entire retrograde in your favor. Because the same force that creates confusion also amplifies intuition. If you stop reacting and start listening, you'll begin to see what's real and what's just a distortion. While others spiral into misunderstandings and drama, you'll be 10 steps ahead, decoding the universe's signals hidden in the chaos. And trust me, there will be signals. But this retrograde isn't just about mental confusion. Something deeper is happening on an emotional level. Over the next few weeks, something bizarre is going to start happening with your feelings. And they might not even be your own. Ever walked into a room and instantly felt a wave of anxiety, sadness, or excitement before anyone even spoke? Now imagine that, but turned up to 100. During this time, you'll start picking up other people's emotions so vividly, you might not even realize they aren't yours. You may feel sudden sadness with no explanation or random anxiety, only to find out later that a friend was having a breakdown at that exact moment. It's as if your emotional boundaries are dissolving, transforming you into an antenna for everyone around you. You won't just hear what people say, you'll feel what they mean. And this can be exhausting. Empaths will feel this the hardest. You might laugh louder than usual, cry unexpectedly, or feel completely drained after social interactions. But here's the thing. This is also a gift. If you recognize what's happening, you can use this emotional sensitivity to your advantage. You'll be able to read people with eerie accuracy. You'll understand what's happening beneath the surface, even when they don't say a word. People may lie, but their energy never does. Just be warned. If you don't set boundaries, this energy will drain you fast. And speaking of strange energies, what if I told you this isn't just about emotions? Because during this retrograde, something else is reaching out to you. And it's not human. Some people will see them, some will hear them, some will just feel them watching. There will be moments when reality itself seems thinner, like something is lurking just outside your field of vision. A whisper when no one is there. A shadow shifting at the edge of your sight. At first, you might dismiss it as imagination, but the more you try to ignore it, the more persistent it becomes. Not all these presences are negative. Some are just passing through, drawn in by the energy shifts. Some may even be trying to communicate, guiding you toward realizations you wouldn't have reached otherwise. But if something feels off, if the air in the room suddenly changes, making you feel uneasy or drained, that's when you need to be careful. Because the more you acknowledge these energies, the more they notice you back. And the strangest part, they're not just messing with your mind. They're altering something even weirder. Your very perception of reality. Maybe you've already felt it. A song that doesn't just sound beautiful, but looks like a burst of color in your mind. A memory so intense, it has a flavor, like something you could taste if you focused hard enough. Emotions that don't just sit in your chest, but radiate in strange physical ways, like heat, pressure, or texture. This isn't just imagination. It's called synesthesia. And it's usually something people are born with. But under these overlapping retrogrades, it's happening spontaneously, even to those who have never experienced it before. Reality itself seems to be glitching, rewiring the way we process the world. Maybe the planets are twisting our perception, or maybe it's something deeper, something waking up inside us. Most people think retrogrades are temporary, a brief shake-up, then back to normal. But if you've been feeling off for a while, maybe even before March started, that's no coincidence. Because retrogrades don't just hit and leave. They creep in before they officially begin, and they linger long after they end. Right now, we're deep in that shadow zone. And here's the wild part. The shadow period isn't just a warning, it's a test. Certain themes are resurfacing because the universe is watching. This energy doesn't just vanish the moment Mercury goes direct. It ripples out for weeks, sometimes months. If you've felt lost, stuck, or emotionally heavy since before March 1st, you were already under Venus's shadow phase. It started pulling people back into old relationship wounds, past desires, and former versions of themselves. Now Mercury is about to do the same thing to your thoughts, your words, and the way you see reality itself. And for some, this retrograde isn't just a shake-up. It's about to change everything. If you have strong Taurus, Libra, Gemini, or Virgo placements, buckle up. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. And right now, both planets are in full rebellion. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a full-blown cosmic earthquake. But here's the thing. This isn't happening to punish you. It's happening to wake you up. Because what comes next? It's a chance most people never get. If you've ever wished for a second chance, a way to fix something you thought was lost forever, this is it. The universe is handing you a reset button. The question is, will you use it? If you're still here, thank you for your time. If you enjoyed this and want more, consider subscribing. Your support means the world. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and stay tuned for more insights.